The man woke up and saw his furniture starting to rot. First the fridge, then the floor, and even the ceiling had a big hole. Terrified, he rushed out of the room. After just a few steps, he came across a strange man. He asked what was going on, but when the man turned around, he had only half a head. The sight scared him so much he almost peed his pants. He ran down 6 floors without stopping. But the next thing he saw left his mind completely blank. Not only the people walking by, but every building around him looked broken. They were incomplete and twisted, like something out of a surreal painting. Victor stared at the landmark in front of him. He couldn't tell if he had crossed into another world or if he was only dreaming. When he saw the buildings start to fade, he instinctively put his hand to his ear and imagined the building as it used to be. In the next moment, the parts that were fading suddenly came back. Then he saw black liquid suddenly appear on a roof not far away. As it hit the ground, it turned into a monster and rushed at Victor. In an instant, Victor was knocked to the ground by its huge force and a cut opened on his head. At that moment, a few strangers appeared in front of him. They woke him up, confirmed he was the one they were looking for, and dragged him away to escape. After only a few steps, he found an endless void ahead of him, and behind him was a monster full of fear. Before he could make a choice, someone from behind pushed him down. After a moment of weightlessness, Victor did not break apart but landed safely in another place. Before he could even see clearly, the group pulled him along to keep running. The scene looked both familiar and strange, which only made his mind more confused. He had no idea what was going on. Because of his injury, he moved slower than the others. The strangers used gravity and anti-gravity to move freely between buildings, but Victor could not do it. When he froze in place, they shouted at him to move. At that moment, the monster caught up. With nowhere to go, Victor had no choice but to give it a try. Since it was his first attempt, Victor could not control the direction and ended up hanging on the edge of a tall building. The leader grabbed him and pulled him up, then took the role of holding the rear. He lifted his shotgun, aimed at the monster, and fired with great force, knocking it down. The man then noticed that his hand had been cut by the monster without him even knowing when. He quickly clenched his fist and told the others to retreat, but to his surprise, the monster came back to life. It was like it could never be killed, and it kept chasing after them. When the monster blocked their way, one teammate made up his mind to die with it. He gave the leader a look, and the woman beside them understood what he meant and tried to stop him. But at that moment, only sacrifice could give the others a chance to escape. With a huge explosion, the monster was blown apart into black water. Victor had no idea where they would go next, but he felt it was still safer than staying here. As they walked along the road and saw that the monster was no longer chasing them, the woman named Feline finally told Victor the truth. She said that he was now more like an idea, while the real Victor was lying in a hospital bed, deeply unconscious. All the memories of people in a coma came to the same place, and this was the field we could create. The world we saw now was built from the memories and dreams of all the people in a coma, forming a world of the subconscious.